You shouldn't play entry with Reyna. I know what you are thinking, but Reyna is a duelist and her job is to entry, right? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. There are two types of duelists, entry duelists and contact duelists. Entry duelists are the ones that can take space quickly, like Neon with her running ability or Jet with her dash. Reyna doesn't have that. When she walks into the choke point, she is just as vulnerable as any other agent would be because her flash is not a flash, but a near sight. If people play close enough to the point where you are trying to entry, they can get a favorable fight because they won't be blind. This concept also depends on your team composition. If Reyna is the only duelist on the team and you need to entry somewhere, you just have to do it. But if you are playing a double duelist composition, that's already a different situation. If you have a Jet next to the Reyna, for example, in this case, Jet has to be the first to entry to clear space and drag everyone's crosshair to herself in the enemy team. Her dash is great for many things. As she's flying in, she can clear close corners, take space, and get every defender's attention. That's where Reyna comes into the picture. Knowing that close corners are cleared, you don't have to worry about those. What you need to do is make sure you are close to your Jet to either make crossfires with her or to trade her if she dies. The other thing you can do with Reyna is to lurk. I know it sounds terrible, but let's see an example. You are on Pearl, trying to push A side. Your Jet dashes into the side, and your team follows her up with a Sky Flash, and they get space pretty quickly. What kind of value would you give to your team by being there with Reyna? Well, not much. Reyna is only great if she kills or gets traded or takes space. With Reyna you can walk up to Art while the push is happening on A side. By doing this, you apply pressure because the enemy cannot rotate through mid, cannot flank and needs to clear all the angles since they don't have art control. You are prepared to take a fight, so if anyone is waiting for the flank, you are ready to get that kill. After that, you are a potential threat to Link and people coming from connector. They either have to try to fight you, risking the fact that they may lose fights against you, putting the team into an even bigger mess, or they can try to go through city, which is obviously much harder for them. So even if you don't get the kill in art, the impact that you have that space can win you many rounds. If you die in art, your team still can play post-plant, and they will have the exact info about the people in art and Link since you saw them. Also, you don't really give much value away in terms of utility, since the only thing you have is a near sight. The other benefit of a lurking Reyna is that she can find players alone. We all know that Reyna can reset herself after every single fight, so if she can find 1v1s during the round, these are the most favorable fights for her. That's why on art your impact can be insanely high. And do you know what else is insanely high? The number of very suspicious players in Valorant. For more info about that, you should check out this video.